Code 4 Technologies proudly presents the all-new smart infotainment system for taxi services. Introducing brand new features. Emoplay, the emotion-based music player. Third Eye, the forgotten items detector.
Action Tracer, the driver distraction detector.
Emo Tracker, the driver vocal behavior detector. Now available. Emoplay demonstration. When it comes to taxi vehicles, the driver is the one who is responsible and also who is the one with the authority to change the music. What happens if the driver is much into rock music? Or what happens if the driver is much into very sorrowful music? Currently, it is all up to the driver to select music. There can be a number of types of emotions when it comes to people. Happy, sad, disgust, fear, surprise, anger and neutral are some of them. So, how can the driver know their passenger's emotion? How can he change the music upon passenger's current mood? That is where the Emoplay, the emotion-based music player, comes into play. First, the camera embedded in the vehicle will take a photo of the passenger's face, and the smart infotainment system will send that image to the cloud server for prediction purposes. Then, the predicted emotion according to the uploaded image will be sent back to the vehicle smart infotainment system. So, this process will be repeated every 10 seconds once the Emoplay starts functioning. The Emoplay should be able to get the next song's emotion before the current song ends. That means, Emoplay will get at least around 15 predictions within the current song, considering a song will take roughly 3 minutes. According to this example, player will select happy as the emotion for next song because that is the most predicted emotion within that time period. And therefore, a song from happy playlist will be played. Third Eye, the forgotten items detector demonstration. With this busy life, there is a huge possibility of forgetting our belongings in taxi vehicles. But it would be late when the driver gets to see those forgotten items. The passenger might go far away from the vehicle when driver gets to see it. And the passenger would have to contact the taxi service provider and get the details about the driver including his contact number. Then only she can contact the driver and get their belongings.
But not all the time. Some cunning drivers may not accept it. They will reject to hand over the belongings back saying there were no such items in the vehicle. Here we go. The forgotten item detector of our smart infotainment system. The third eye. At the moment, the passenger gets out from the vehicle. The third eye will capture the rear seat using the camera embedded into the smart infotainment system. And the captured picture will be sent to the cloud server for object detection. After prediction, the result will be sent back to the smart infotainment system. This whole process will take only 5 to 10 seconds of time. If something found, the system will alert the driver using a beep sound and also display the object category in the screen of the smart infotainment system. Action Tracer, the driver behavior detector demonstration. There can be men who are not disciplined enough to be a good driver. Their discipline while the journeys are much important when it comes to passenger safety. Some drivers may use to take food while they drive, some may take calls during it. So how can we ensure the passenger's safety by monitoring the driver's behavior? And here we go. The Action Tracer, the driver distraction detector. The camera will capture the driver's snapshots every 10 seconds. And it will send to the cloud server for predictions. After the prediction, it will send the response in real time. If the prediction comes as a driver misbehavior, then the smart infotainment system will alert it, so that both passengers and the driver gets to know about it. Emo Tracker, the driver vocal behavior detector demonstration. Another problem the taxi passengers used to face is the vocal behavior of the driver. Sometimes there can be drivers with anger attitudes. Therefore, how can the taxi service providers like Uber, Pick Me, monitor the driver's vocal behavior their beloved customers? Nothing is impossible with our product. Introducing you the next smart feature, Emo Tracker, the driver vocal behavior detector. Initially, the service provider should get registered in the system. Then, the drivers can get registered under their service provider in the system. Once the driver starts talking while in a trip, the system will record the conversation as voice clips. Those voice clips will be sent to the cloud server and it will do the predictions. Once the prediction is done, the system will update the driver's voice behavior records in the database with the newly created record. Each driver will have their own voice behavior records. Those records can be viewed by the particular taxi service provider. Then the taxi company will be able to get an idea about the driver's vocal behavior. Thank you for watching. We are Team Code 4.